anyway, we're gonna here's my two trees I usually tie off to. I got little undergrowth here that has sprouted up since the last time I've been here. The only advantage to canvas over plastic, nylon, anything like that is your fire. You have to be careful with the size of your fire when it comes to your shelter, because if it is plastic, rubber, anything like that, fire gets too big, fire gets too hot, it will melt. Sparks coming off of it, depending on the type of wood you burn, will burn holes in it. There again, small fires are better than humongous fires. Even if it's snowing and 0 degrees, a small fire is better. Think about it. My opinion. So anyway, we're going to string up my poncho real quick and show you. Now the ground's wet. Like I said, it's been raining. Situation like this, I will show you what I do. I will show you what I do. Now, north, there's the sun, so north is this way. So this would be a little bit off, but I mean we could always move it over that way if the wind was blowing really bad. But as you can see today, the wind is variable, so it really doesn't matter which way you point it. It's not cold. It's actually pretty decent temperature out here today. Try to reposition the camera maybe, and oh, I got a couple more vines I gotta cut over here. Move the camera over to the other side and get a different view. Maybe we can keep it out of the smoke. And again, I'm not going to tie any fancy knots. Not going to tie any fancy knots. I want to be about waist high. I'm about 5'5". Going to go around the tree. This is a quick release. Type knot here. All I done was wrap the string around the tree and half hitched it on itself. That's all I done. Again, about waist high. Back around the tree. If you've watched any of my hammock videos, this is the same knot I use for my hammock video. Just a quick little half hitch type bow. Pull it down on itself. There you go. Take the long half of the poncho. There, we're gonna loosen this string back up, make it easier on myself. So what we want to do is you want to put that string up through there to make like a loop toggle onto. And this end you can use the half hitch that you tied to the tree and half hitch it up against the tree. Said you make that, put that loop through that eyelet right there. Put your stick through it. And come back around the tree, tighten it up. Waist high. Tighten it up. And then you can turn this stick and slide that poncho down that string to get it tight. Like that. Cut your stake. Take out the other corner. Pull it good and tight. Shove your stake way in the ground. You want to bunch up this hood. Bunch up the hood. And then string for the hood. You want to tie onto it. Come back here to your beech tree. Pull this limb down. See a limb here. This vine works good. Maybe. Tie your square knot in that. If you want to pull this middle down, you could do that. There's your quick little lean-to. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Especially for me because I'm only 5'5". Alright, now I drank my cup of coffee already. Now I take my poncho liner, like I said before, the ground is wet, it's been raining. Okay? I take my poncho liner, I'm still using the same string that I strung my poncho up with. I tied the one end to the poncho liner, the little tag that I had coming off the tree. Tied it to the poncho liner on that end. Now first I folded my poncho liner into thirds. I folded the two outer edges to the middle edge and then folded it in half lengthwise. And then I took the tag end of this string, wrapped it around the end of the poncho, just like the poncho liner, just like I did the other end, and then went around the tree with it and tied it off. Okay, now like I said, the way the poncho is right now, it's a great wind block. But if it were raining, you're not going to have your poncho, like your hammock, outside your poncho because it's not going to do you much good. In that situation, what you would do is you would want to have the poncho in like an A-frame type over the hammock. but this is just for demonstration purposes, real quick. Just trying to share a little bit with you. That's all. So I just tied it up. I haven't been in it yet. Let's hope it doesn't fall as I try to get in it. But I want to show you guys. The fire's about gone out now. And then you would just find the middle, open it up just like you would a hammock, and cross your fingers that it doesn't fall when you get in it the first time. I guess that would be a, I just heard the string slip. I guess that would be a funny antidote to, move my cup here. A funny antidote to the stringing of the hammock, right? Now you notice it's low to the ground. There's a reason for that. If it's cold, there's a reason for that. Of course, I would take my boots off before I crawled in bed, of course. Take my head off. And there's your hammock. Now, with the poncho liner, you can wrap it around you because of the way it's folded. You can wrap it around you to help you stay warm. See? It's like that. You could wrap it around you. But this keeps you up off the ground. And being low to the ground like this, with your fire in front of you, all that radiant heat from the fire is going to warm your bottom. It's going to help you to stay warm. But you don't want it too close, and you don't want it too big. Because this is nylon. Most hammocks are nylon of some sort. That fire, too big, too hot, will melt your hammock. And you will be on the ground. Extremely comfortable. Now, I don't have my feet inside the hammock because I still have my boots on. I could put my feet in the hammock. Bushcraft doesn't get any better than this. Anyway, that's my soapbox moment. What is bushcraft? Bushcraft is your knowledge of your surroundings and being able to use your surroundings to make your life easier. That's bushcraft. Bushcraft is not the $200 tarp, $300 tarp. Bushcraft is not the $200 or $300 canvas backpack. Bushcraft is not all of the fancy high dollar crap that people try to push down your throat because it's bushcraft. Bushcraft is your knowledge to be able to use your surroundings with the minimal amount of stuff. The less you have to carry, the less you need. Dictates how much knowledge of your surroundings you have. People have asked me in the past about, doing a bow drill, because for whatever reason people think that, oh, the bow drill, if you can make fire from friction, then you are a true bushcraftsman. Well, I must not be a true bushcraftsman because that bow drill kicks my butt. Bushcraft is what you make it. Bushcraft is knowing nature, being one with nature, living from nature, being able to live in nature, from nature. That's bushcraft. And I'm going to leave it right there. I'm getting off my soapbox. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you next time.